My name is Rick Clapp. I'm from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Back in 2006, I got invited to go on the first vision trip to Swaziland. God used a variety of things on that vision trip to change and transform my life. On the ride there, I was writing in my journal, I don't want to be here, why am I here kind of things. And on the way back, I was writing, it would have been better for me not to have seen than to have seen and done nothing. My wife and I, from that trip, launched a nonprofit called Beyond Survival. You might think of what's going on in your life today, and then God has something planned for you that you didn't even see on the radar, and it totally puts you in a whole different trajectory. And I think that's the beauty of mission trips.
I'm Abby Clapp, and I'm from Colorado Springs, Colorado. My parents lead a trip to Eswatini every summer with their nonprofit, and so just through growing up, being around missionaries, and having the opportunity to go to Eswatini 3 times, I just fell in love with missions work. From my missions trips and having that experience, I think just having a new perspective that there's so much stuff outside of just I think American lens that I think other people need to have their eyes open to. I have 2 younger siblings that are adopted from Eswatini, and we actually go back to that orphanage every year when we go. And I think that experience has just created this deep love and heart for unreached places, and especially Eswatini.
Once we learned about the adoption program, the lady that called us and asked us about it called us a week later and said, you won't believe this, but there was a family that brought a brother and sister to the halfway house, and we think those are going to be your kids. So our life has been turned upside down by one vision trip. But we've taken over 120 people to Swaziland, and it does something in you. It brings clarity to you. God speaks to you. You're bringing help to others, but God's also using it to help you. Give money towards endeavors, projects. Those are all awesome, but then also pray about taking the risk to go. Because when you're there, your heart is transformed in a very human way. Plus, you are God's tangible hands and feet, kingdom presence in their lives in that day, and it makes a difference. And you don't forget it, and neither do they.